Hi everyone. Um, just finished my week off, and I must say this has been a really crappy week actually. Just in general, it's an ugly world out there. I don't know why people have to be so ugly, and I'm not talking about faces. The My week started off with somebody that was too proud to say that they're struggling and they didn't have food. And I mean, speak up. I know it's difficult, but people who know me that know that I would say if my toe hurts, I'll tell you. Um, but some people don't do that. It wasn't nice to see. It's not nice to see how people try hard. Um, they they don't want to say that they're struggling, and it's not nice to see. Then there's um, people, nasty people. In the one situation, I mean, I've seen the most horrible things that gets done to a person that I care about, and she's doing fine. I mean, from tomorrow, I know who you are, and damn, I can't wait. I just cannot wait to see better, to see happiness. Freaking hell, um, I have seen and heard things that I really no, I don't even want to think why people would do things like that. I mean, you know, I'm not everybody's favorite. Fuck, I'm sure there's people pretty much hating me. Um, but to go out of your way to hurt somebody's feelings, push somebody down that's already down. What the hell for? What are you getting out of that? How? Why? It's pointless. Gee, if I'm pissed off at somebody, I tell them right there and then, and I deal with it. I sort it out. If I don't like you, I don't talk to you. That's how it is. But to go out of your way to harm someone, to make them feel bad, to make them cry, what do you gain out of it? That's absolute stupidity. I mean, where's the joy in that? You, there's some ugly people out there. I'd love to have a conversation with someone like that. Ooh. But anyway, that's been most of my week. I don't like what I see out there. I see people. Some people want to jump into relationships. Some people are desperate because it's that time of the year. People don't want to be lonely. The people get lonely. Um, and life is better than that. Um, I had a lonely moment for the first time last weekend. It's not nice. I know, but you know what I do? I just meditate, sleep it off. Um, it's the best you can do. Just let it be. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow you can try again, and you just keep pushing forward. Um, you have to, because sometimes time is just not right for something. If you're gonna go jump into a relationship just to have somebody in your life, or because you don't want to be alone, why would you want to do that? It's not gonna work. You're either gonna end up giving too much, and you'll end up hurt, or you just get used or something. It's not to give yourself time. This is the first for me to be alone, and No, it's not always fun. But I do the stupidest things. I keep busy. Whether it's my washing, whether it's just cleaning, whether it's, I don't know. I'll find stuff to do. Um, it's not nice being alone, but there's also a difference between loneliness and being alone. If you're lonely, just put up some lovely music, or um, you know, think back and things you used to do that you used to enjoy. You don't need, you practically don't need somebody in your life um, to be happy, genuinely happy, to be okay. Um, I've, I've observed quite a bit of that this week, where people go into panic mode because suddenly there's silence, suddenly there's not somebody there, suddenly they don't have a partner, relationships fail. No, just that gives you the perfect opportunity to work on yourself, like I am, and there's, we all have it. We can all make some improvements, um, whatever that might be. And if you don't think you can improve your life, or you think you're perfect, like this pretty face, um, then just do something else. Find something else to do, something you haven't done before. Even if you don't think it's going to um, really interest you, or you never quite thought of it, try it. It's experience. It adds to your knowledge base. It adds to your life experience, and that's always good. Um, when I start talking to people, I can start in one point. I end up in so many directions, and yeah, people sometimes don't believe me, but I've been all over. I'm a life slut. I just do everything, anything, everything, everywhere. I just have to, because this is all we have that we know of anyway. And even if there is stuff like there's the next life, or there's all these theories and stuff like it. You know what? I can't remember that. What I do know is I'm here, and I'm here now. Now I need to be happy. Now I need to be okay. And everybody should do that. And leave other people alone. There's some assholes out there. I mean, I've had some funny stories, and this week, you know, people are just out there. There's such negativity, such bullshit. Some obvious, some not so obvious. Why? If you're not happy with your life, just leave other people out of it. Go crawl into a corner, beat yourself up or something fun like that. Don't take it out on other people. It's not necessarily their fault. And even if it is their fault, get rid of them. Push them out your life and carry on with your own. Focus on yourself. Um, yeah, that sucks out there. I know, but there's always a better tomorrow. You can always try again. If you fail today, try again tomorrow. Just keep trying. Just don't give up. Don't ever give up. And talk. Damn it, people. Talk. Whatever, whoever, however, just speak up. You can't expect people to always know where you're at, what you're feeling or thinking or anything like that. I'll speak up. I'm not scared to talk, and that doesn't mean I don't mean it in a aggressive manner. If I'm hurt, I tell people I'm hurt. If I'm struggling, I tell people I'm struggling, so that people around you know how to relate to you and why you might act in a certain way. Not as an excuse, but merely so that they can either give you space or be a little bit, tone it down a bit. Especially if I'm in a mood and you come and crap on me, I'm gonna bite your head off because I don't feel like it. And then quickly you'll realize, I'm dealing with something, or something has upset me. It might not be you, but everybody have lives. Everybody does. And then there's, like I said with my last video, jealousy. What the hell, people? It's okay to be, shall I say, territorial. It's okay to walk into a club or pub or whatever, or just be generally out there in public and be proud of who you are, be proud of the person that you're with, and in a healthy relationship, that would be fine. If somebody comes and interferes with your relationship or your situation, I've got some very nice ways to deal with that. You know, yeah, that's where my haters come from. I can be a real asshole, but be an asshole to the people who deserve it, not your partner. That's where people make mistakes. I've made those mistakes in life. You get so pissed off with somebody and you take it out on your partner. You blame them for the situation. No. Some cases, yes, I've seen it. Some people I wouldn't even go near a pub with, um, because it's just how it works. It's just some people you can't take places. It will cause trouble. Then other people will say to you, but I'm out there, go anywhere, do everything because you trust the person and you know the person. And I've had some really nice experiences like that, but you can't do that with everybody. But besides that, if you can't take your partner somewhere or you're concerned about something, talk, tell them this is how you feel. If they want to be offended by it or not want to make you understand why. When I used to DJ, same thing used to happen. You know, women flirt with you, women seek attention, me as a man, and you're up there, that's what people see. And alcohol is involved, and just now somebody, wants to chat you up or wants to get close to you or something like that. And in that particular case, like when I used to play, my partner used to always be there. And in in the process, we always know where the other one. Oh, I'm kind of obviously I'm stuck on top, but I would just know. And if there's a problem, or I feel somebody's getting a little bit too close and pushing it a little bit too hard, I would tell my partner about this individual and say this and just check on this. Or then she was quite sweet about it. Next moment she'll bring me a beer or come and steal a kiss or whatever the case may be. Just to show this is my man. Um, you know, back off without getting into fights or anything like that. Because it's not necessary. If somebody pushes it too hard, I've had some funky situations. But if I push it too hard, then fine. Then you in there, you sort it out, get it done. But it's not always like it. Sometimes I just don't know. And a simple little kiss or a hug or something like that kind of sends people the message, you know what, this person's taken. And then it's normally not a problem. But you get people that will really push it, even knowing that, and that's where the fun starts. That's where I get a license to be an asshole. Um, I can be, and I would be, because some people just don't get it in their heads that there's relationships, and they respect that. If there's a couple, I've seen one case where, oh, not just one, I've seen a few through life, but the there would be a couple, some group of guys or whatever would be interested in this woman. Not that she's available, standing by her partner, nothing funny. Next moment, the guy's lying on the floor because some asshole just decided, like, I'm going to take this guy out. Like, what the fuck? You should be shot, man. But anyway, they get sorted out. But it's just how it happens. One always needs to keep your eyes open. Out there, it's a different game, it's a different world. different mix of people, and you gotta keep safe. I've told my best friend today, where's your pepper spray? She went to town. I'm like, don't do that. Where's your spray? Um, it sounds silly, but even myself, when I go out, I always have pepper spray on me. I can chase off the couple of people. I can give a few slaps if I have to. But sometimes there's just either too many of them, or the situation is just so you can't fight the person. You can't go into a boxing match. It's dangerous out there. People, I've seen one this week. Just in seconds, somebody was being, um, you know, taken out of a car, and it was just a commotion suddenly. So I don't know what happened there, but that's how quickly it happens. You might be driving, sitting at the pub, minding your own business. Next moment, there's an issue that you don't anticipate. Um, it's for cases like that, and I'll just make you realize that now you can't see me, so I'm either gonna run, which I've never done, but it at least gives you the opportunity to get out of the situation, get to safety, or if you really have to, gives you a little bit of an upper hand if a fight does break out. But that's what it is. Like I say, people are ugly out there. There's some nasty bliksums out there, and they will try their utmost best to get to you, to harm you, to hurt your feelings. Be careful. And you know what? In some case, I would always encourage people to have positive relationships with the people around them. Not just in a romantic way, but also positively interact with people around you as best as you can. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes the person that you're dealing with, you might have good intentions, and I see it. I mean, in this one case, the person really, really, really deserves, is a good person, and deserves to be happy and accepted, and just, chillax. He's a nice person, but it's not liked. There's people that doesn't like this individual just for being a nice, happy person. Like I said, you know, they need to steal your happiness. Their lives are so bloody stupid and miserable that they see you happy and they want to come and steal it. They want to come fetch some of it for themselves. Really, get your own. It's mine. So the but they will then try and drag you down because they're miserable, they're unhappy, they're not happy with their lives, and they don't like seeing you happy. They don't like seeing you laugh and joke and things like that and dance and stuff like that. They just don't like it. And because they don't like it, they drag you down and they put you down. In another case, a person very close to me, beautiful heart. Really, I mean, this individual's whole life is about being good to other people. Now, guess what happens? People treat her like shit for being good. Like, really? I mean, you won't believe the stories. I mean, yes, I'm in the background. I haven't posted much this week, but people are really crappy out there. And especially if you've got a good heart, especially if you have good intentions. People see it and they come like freaking creatures in the night, and they just want to come and take all that away from you. Use you as much as they can. Whatever. Insult you if you don't give them what they want. No, you know what? Not happening. You draw the line. You set boundaries. You say, this is how far I'm willing to take this. No further. And, if you have to warn a person off, you say to them, you know what? I'm not going to tolerate this. I had a situation like it this week as well, where I'm basically expected to be decent and whatever the case may be, or call it professional, and idle vent there. And I said, it's okay. I mean, I do get it. I sometimes one has to just, you know, be okay. But that does not mean that you should tolerate abuse. Abusive behavior towards you, I mean, it totally stuffed me up. Not that particular one, but the combination of it. It drags me down because you question why are people like it. A lot of times I do know why and I understand it, but doesn't mean it gives anybody permission to be rude to me, insult me, or threaten me. Try that, please. Um, it's just not gone. That's my boundary. So I will be nice to you. I will be kind and friendly. I will try and be positive. And if I'm not, I'll just be quiet. Doesn't mean you get to come and do your shit with me. If that happens, I will warn you. I will tell you. you this is the limit. You stop here. Um, Worst case, I'll tell you to stop. If you don't respect my boundaries, well then, if I'm gonna be an asshole, if I'm going to, I don't know, get a freaking doll and stick pins into it or something, it's you kind of had it coming. But whatever I do, um, I'm not going to tolerate bullshit. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect unless I've done something wrong. And trust me, if I've done something wrong, I will apologize once I know. If in some cases I don't even know. Some cases people will just get pissed off at me. I wouldn't know why. Well, you know what? In that case, that's okay. I kind of understand. You're pissed off for some reason. Maybe the weather's bad on your side. I don't know. Fine. Deal with it. Once you're ready to tell me what the problem is, you tell me. And then if I have anything to do with that, obviously I will apologize and deal with it accordingly. I will always do my utmost best to rectify my side if I have any part in something. And but you know what? If you don't talk, I can't help you. I will just keep quiet. I'll just carry on with my life. I'm quite happy doing that. And yeah, but go anyway. Before I make another half an hour video, take care. Um, Look after yourselves this week. Remember, we all have good in us. You don't have to go through life miserable. What Some things you can change, whether it's lockdowns, whether it's all this stuff happening out there. I don't watch the news. I don't follow these things. I don't care. Knock on my door, tell me something, and I'll deal with it then. But I'm not going to spend my life stressing, worrying. Sometimes, and 98% of the time, things don't even happen. Then you spend your life miserable, sad, worried. You could have made pancakes in that time. Yeah, and that's some fun. But anyway, have fun. Be positive. If you can't be positive, relax. Breathe. Life is not that bad. Besides, life is what you make of it. Every moment. Make it count. Don't say tomorrow will be better. Yes, it will be better. Tomorrow gives you an opportunity to be better. But don't say today is going to be a bad day and I'm just going to be miserable and things like that. I'll do it next week or I'll fix it next year. Or, well, then you're going to have to accept that you're going to be miserable and unhappy until then. You already made that decision. Why? If you're going to have to wait, I have to wait for things. I work towards my things, my goals, but sometimes things revolve around money. You have to save, you have to wait, and I'm very patient in life, obviously. Not. So I get pretty knotted up sometimes for having to wait for something because I've got a huge imagination and I'm literally like living it already, and then it's like 3 months away or 6 months away, and like, and well, that's my start of my anxiety, because then I just get totally pissed off at life for not having that. But I'm changing that. There's a lot to do in the meantime. There's a lot you can be positive about. So live in the now, in a moment. Be happy now. Be happy today. Be happy right now, because you can be happy. Even if your life sucks, lock the door, put some music on, whatever you have to do. And if you really can't do anything, sleep. Sleep, meditate, relax until you feel better. Once you feel better, you'll get there. Life is about being happy, and happiness starts with yourself. It's a choice you have to make. You can choose to be happy. Um, right now, I'm not jumping up and down. It's a bit late already. I'm not gonna have a big fat party here. But last night, well, this morning, 2 o'clock, I was kind of happy. I was doing washing, listening to music, and fiddling with software and stuff. I mean, it was fun. Chatting with a few people and having a few laughs, and why not? I didn't have to go out. I didn't have to, move a mountain or anything major. I was in a moment, and you make it fun. You make everything fun. Anyways, have fun this week. Take care. If you feel life is not fair to you, it's your responsibility to do something about it. If you're going to accept it and you're going to do nothing about it, well, that's your choice. You can do everything. With everything, you can do something. There's always something you can do. Even if it is like going to sit on a mountain like a monk and meditate for 5 years, that's fine too. There's always positivity in life. There's always something good you can do. Do your best, live your best life, and if something ain't right, it's your responsibility to change it. You want to have a happy life, you choose to have a happy life, and you work on it. You find out what's wrong. You find out why you're not happy, and you change it. It's not that difficult, people. Anyhow, have an awesome week, and take care.